take your chances. And when Mitch Trubisky came into the game, he really did move the offense quite well. They had a little bit of pep. They had
Testing 1, 2.
But again, it was a catastrophic interceptions. Were absolute backbreakers. So continue with the aggressive mindset, but it's got to be better decision making from the quarterback.
They'll start with Najee Harris, and Harris tries the left side of his set. Right as he crossed the 35-yard line. And hit made by Derek Brown. Pittsburgh offensive line. Moore, Dotson, Cole, Daniels, and Okorafor have started every single game this season. Who needs the ball from Trubisky, Arch?
I think it's important. Certainly they're going to lean on the run game, but it's important for Trubisky to establish a rapport and a chemistry with Deontay Johnson, the most versatile wide receiver on this offense. Coming off a pretty good game last week, 82 yards, but he would love to find his first touchdown of the season.
Second and 7, they'll give it to Harris again. And Harris fighting for a couple of extra yards, but not too much there. Shaq Thompson makes the stop with Soft Panthers front seven.
James Hayes, what's going on? From West Virginia. Let's go Panthers. What's going on? Welcome to the channel. Thanks for being here. Thanks for hanging out.
How physical and how confident this defense was playing. They're not playing like a team that has a losing record. They took it on the road, forced Geno Smith into his first multi-turnover game of the season, and up front, linebackers, down linemen play with a lot of speed and confidence.
3rd and 6.
All right, it's 3rd and 6. Pittsburgh with the ball on their own 36, 37-yard line. There's a flag on the field.
First charge, timeout, Pittsburgh.
They weren't set to call timeout, so
I guess we're going to pick up the flag and just call the timeout.
First half. There's Mike Tomlin. Mike Tomlin in danger, which is, I guess, the appropriate word used by the media of experiencing his first losing season in Pittsburgh. And we asked him if he cares about that, and not surprisingly, he went, nope.
1 minute, you guys.
Honestly, when you talk about the world of high performance and winners, coaches, successful coaches and players are not concerned with just maintaining and being average. You know, their goal is to win and to be the best. Certainly disappointed that they are not a team right now in contention that has something to say in the postseason, but I would think that having an average 8-8 record is not first on his priority list.
Trubisky to throw for the first time today. The snap that is complete to Deontay Johnson, and he has a first down at the 45-yard line.
It's a really nice strike and a really nice connection. This is man coverage. As you see Deontay Johnson, he gets inside position. He's able to get inside of Horn right there. And
all right, here we go. Let's go Panthers. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the channel. I'm Coach Gary, and today we got the Carolina Panthers against the Pittsburgh Steelers. That time Warren runs off the right side. He stopped after about a pickup of around 3 yards. Nice hard running. What's going on, everybody? A nice game of a day of sports yesterday. I was able to watch the MEAC versus the SWAC. Coach Prom's last game at Jackson State. His second time at the Celebration Bowl, which is basically the National Black College Championship. And once again, Najee Harris gets the first down for Pittsburgh. They're moving the ball. Once again, Jackson State cannot finish. Man, and even this year they were undefeated, and you get to the big one and you can't finish it, but that's how it goes. Well, the MEAC, Mid-Eastern Atlantic Conference, is just they have dominated that game. I think the SWAC has won once, and the MEAC has won after that. Then my Tar Heels were able. Let's see if I can get this straight. Thanks, James. Oh, he caught that?
40-yard line as Gunnar will
see if I can.
He'll be marked down just inside the 40-yard line.
I would imagine in this game.
Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2.
Outside the pocket. Because when you study his game.
All right, let's go. Let's go like right there.
And diagnose what the defense is doing. That's where a lot of his
got to do. Thanks, James. Got to do a little working on my microphone as it is. Don't want to get it too loud, so just in case. Oh my gosh. Pittsburgh creating gaps in the Panther defense. So if I get loud, I don't want to hurt you guys' eardrums.
Once again, you see the pressure coming off of that left side, but Steelers.
You know, as I was saying, my Carolina Tar Heels, after being down to Ohio State, this is basketball. After being down to Ohio State for most of the game, even down as far as 14 points, were able to put it together and win that game. So now, trying to see if we can get these Panthers with a win, trying to cheer them on and get a win. Panthers trying to stop Pittsburgh. Pass is caught out there on the right side by number 18.
So Johnson getting involved early, he makes it to the 27.
And Pittsburgh has moved this ball down close to the red zone if they're not already in the red zone. Your guy, Coach T.
Baltimore front seven, but only 65 yards. They have been doing a pretty good job in their run game.
In danger of having his first losing season, I think is what they said for Pittsburgh. And you know, and I hate it for him, but you know, I hope he gets another loss today. And Pittsburgh on the run game fights for a first down.
Interesting week for these Pittsburgh Steelers.
That was Harris, number 22 for Pittsburgh. I'm wondering today, is this the day, one of those, because we always have one of those days for the Panthers, is this one of the days that the defense just can't stop the opposing team? For the last 3, maybe even 4 weeks, we've had decent defensive outings. You know, I'm not going to say, of course, we didn't shut the other teams down, but we gave our offense a chance to win. And just only in the last 2 weeks has our offense been able to take advantage of that and get some points on the board. But the defense hadn't played bad here in the last few weeks. But I don't know. This might be one of the days. It's almost like you can tell. But maybe it's just this drive. Maybe after this drive, we'll go to the sideline and we'll make some adjustments and we'll get a few stops.
Really without any practice reps all week. And then it's been about developing Pickett, but you get a couple of...
It is very hard to believe we're still in the playoffs and in our division at number 2. Let's go. Wake up, Panthers. Let's go. Right now we got to go bend but don't break. If we hold them to 3 points right here, it'll be a win on this drive.
Really, he was coming on pretty strong until it looked like he was an ascending player ready to get more touches in this offense until a hamstring injury.
All right, so Pittsburgh, first and goal. Thank you for the 4 people in here. Thank you for guys for being here. Make sure you hit that like button. Traditional 1-back set. It's going to be handoff. Tries to bounce it outside. Does bounce it outside. Ooh. And just says, get off of me. And goes into the end zone. Early score for Harris. Guys, I don't know why I was thinking that this game was in Pittsburgh. I don't know. I got some bad information, but I could have sworn I looked it up and they were playing in Pittsburgh. But anyway, we are at home. Tomlinson is excited about that. So we're at home, and the extra point is good. Let's go, Carolina. We're at home, baby.
First quarter, and the Steelers strike first. It's 7-0 Pittsburgh.
Steelers get on the board first. Bank of America Stadium. I would say, what, 75 miles from my current location is where the stadium is. It sucks being up here around all these Steelers fans. James is in Pittsburgh. Yeah, and I guarantee you, well, I know that Pittsburgh is like a die-hard. Those fans are die-hard Pittsburgh Steeler fans. Like I know they give you a hard time. And that's how we know. That's how we know James is definitely a Carolina Panther to his heart, because he can be up there and he's still repping the city, still repping the Panthers. You know, the way we've been playing, you know, that's diehard. Anybody that can rep the Panthers with what's been going on the last few years, you know, you are a true fan, and so you know you're talking to one. I may not be as schooled on everything that's going on, but hey, I'm a Panther, and all the guys that hang out on the channel, they know that you're talking to a long time Dallas Cowboy fan who was a Dallas Cowboy when I was young. That was my first team I fell in love with. But when the Panthers established their team in North Carolina, I was like, how could I not cheer for the Panthers? So I definitely, from day one, was a fan. I was also a Cowboy fan, but now, you know, it's like I don't know how many years ago it was, but when it was the first time the Panthers went to the Super Bowl and they had to go through Dallas to get there, and I was like, man, I don't know who I'm gonna cheer for, but I found myself cheering for the Panthers that game. Chuck, what's up? Scott Whittle, what's going on? Panthers fan in Texas, yes sir. All right, let's see if the Panthers can let's see if we can get something rolling here on offense. And then come back and get a couple of stops. This is going to be returned 10, 20, 25. Already at decent field position. But there's a flag on the play, usually on the return team.
Opening Saints drive.
Yeah, here we go. Andy Dalton throws the football to Jawan Johnson. They go 19 yards. He goes 19 yards for the touchdown.
Saints score early.
Gets on top early in the game, 7-0 over Atlanta. Back to Greg, Adam, and AJ. Thank you guys.
Yeah, flag is always on the return team. Holding, good Lord. Come on now. You guys know my saying about holding. Holding calls kills drives. That's 15 yards lost right there.
And the way they've been able to respond since Steve Wilkes has taken over to really be in a position where they can control, win out, and represent the NFC South in the playoffs.
Darnold in the backfield, 3 receivers to the right, including the tight end. Gonna have to get rid of it. Finds a man. First down. Terrace Marshall. Hadn't heard his name called a whole lot in the last couple of weeks. He was getting a little bit of he was getting targeted there. And then I hadn't heard his name called a lot in the last couple of weeks. Let's see if he can be a big part of the game. Heck, we hadn't heard a lot of our receivers' names being called, period. Especially not the big time receivers, our stars. It's going to be a run this time. He is hit and stopped in the backfield.
He doesn't get very far at all before he is brought to a halt.
Steelers got a little stout defensive line there.
Greg, we talked about the 7th round pick out of Ole Miss, Mark Robinson. He's in the game, number 93, and
that design cutback run. If you don't hit the right gap, you're gonna get tackled for a loss. All right, the 2nd and 11. Panthers will probably come out passing right here. Darnold a little slow on the trigger. Calling the audible. 5 seconds to snap this one. Gets it off. Gonna hand it off anyway. And we are hitting the backfield once again. Struggle to get to the line of scrimmage. It's gonna be a third down play right here. So Steelers switching guys out because we know it's gonna be a pass. 5'11", 235, LB. Always cheer for the little guy. Well, he's short. They call him little anyway because he's 5'11". 235 ain't little. Well, here we go. 3rd and 11. Darnold in the shotgun. Back, has a little time. Finds a man. And that is DJ Moore for the first down.
That was a really nice job by Sam Darnold. You see the soft zone coverage, and Moore just going to sit right there on the numbers. And this is all because of the protection that the offensive
DJ must have left his shoes and we can't say left your shoes. That was a specific apparel choice to have yellow on your shoes.
First down now for their own 41 for the Panthers.
Panthers fake the handoff. Darnold finds Moore again.
Once again, it's DJ Moore. And that's another first down, and we get another update from New York.
Moore with 2 catches. That is at least one more than he had last week. I don't think he caught a pass last week. Wow. New Orleans 14-0 already over Atlanta. All right, with 2 minutes and 29 seconds in the first quarter, Carolina on the move. We're gonna run this one. Tiptoes, gets behind the big guys and squeaks out about 2 right there. We gotta keep our run game going. Can't abandon it.
Again, this linebacking crew is missing Miles Jack, who's been playing very well.
It's gonna be 2nd and 8. This first quarter is swiftly ending.
Tackles, but they're looking for the big splash plays, fumbles, sacks, interceptions. You know, Robert Spillane is the only linebacker with a sack, and playing against a team like this in Carolina that wants to run the football.
All right, we got a single back set. We send Moore in motion to the right. There's that bootleg.
Darnold looking, throwing.
Darnold finds the tight end. Yeah, held on to that ball a little bit long, trying to get someone else open. Oh, come on, not a holding call. We got to repeat.
So that play will come back.
Ineligible man downfield.
Arch, we have not seen a ball hit the ground today from a quarterback. Trubisky, 4 out of 4 throwing the ball, as is Darnold.
Yeah, well, you just jinxed them there, guy.
Teams are looking for
2nd and 13.
A slight change in approach here from the Panthers on this drive.
2nd and 13. This is the thing that messes up your offensive coordinator. Now he's got to decide, hey, 2nd and 13, we probably need to pass this one. Where we might have ran the last one. Darnold drops back. He's on the run. Got to get rid of the ball. Bang. Just little things like that hurt you. Little things like that hurt you. Legal man downfield, put you back 5 yards. Now the OC's got to call something different. He's got to modify his play calling. Can't get on a roll.
Really stood out, and the way Baltimore was able to run the football. I know this defense and Mike Tomlin have a lot of pride in that front 7.
All right, let's see if the Panthers can get another first down.
They really have been doing a good job.
On 3rd down, it's 3rd and 13.
Limiting the big plays, and they're on that last one, getting pressure on Darnold and making him throw it away.
Well, here's Carolina.
Steelers will probably bring someone.
3rd down
Oh, we got to get rid of it. He's going deep, has a man, and it is caught. Terrace Marshall down to the 4-yard line, maybe just the 5-yard line, but it was a good catch. Darnold stood in there as long as he possibly could. Good blocking by the offensive line, and he puts it right on him. Oh, we just ran by him. So he's probably caught that on about the, maybe more like the 6 to the 5-yard line. Depends on where the ref's gonna spot it. All right, let's go. We got to run this one, right? Yep, traditional eye. Let's go off the right side. And we do. We're tiptoeing though. Let's go. Get some. Oh, baby. I guess we were going to try to string it out there a little bit. Go off tackle. Get north and south and go. All right, first quarter comes to an end.
Played one quarter here in Charlotte. It's 7-0 Steelers. Panthers knocking on the door.
And we got a timeout on the field. Before Panthers came to the league, I was a Giant fan. Something drew me to the Panthers, being from West Virginia, and no NFL team. Most of the state goes to the Steelers, and nope, not me. I wear my blue, or I hear you. I hear you there, James. Another true fan in the house. All right, so we got a timeout. Actually, it's the end of the quarter. All right, Mitch T, he's 4 of 4 for 26 yards. Sam Darnold is 5 of 6 for 88 yards. Najee Harris, 6 carries, 34. Chuba Hubbard, 1 for 3. And Foreman, he has 5 carries for -1. Good gracious. Receiving core for Pittsburgh, Dante Johnson, 2 catches for 12. Terrace Marshall, 2 catches for 53 for Carolina. And there's your defense right there. More on them later. New York plays later tonight. Hey, I don't have any scores. That hasn't rotated around yet. It hasn't updated yet, put it that way. Yeah, World Cup was a good one. You know, man, I'm telling you, I didn't watch a lot of it at all. But it's big in my school. I have a large, there's a large Hispanic population. It doesn't matter whether it's Hispanic or not, but I'm saying we really get into it there. Carolina hands it off. Good run this time from scrimmage. It's nearly 5 yards. It's 3rd and goal.
Greg, I know the Panthers in the red
It's
zone.
3rd and goal,
They want to get better.
and Panthers yeah, I guess that's what he's talking about now. We in the red zone, we don't do very good, man. We get in the red zone and get stifled.
And came away with nothing.
Not necessarily the.
And then after that, they decided to shift their mindset.
I don't know. I can't say it's all on the OC.
And so they learned a lesson.
We just can't get in the end zone.
In the run game when they get down here.
Looks like we're going to be in a passing set this time. 2 receivers to the left. Sam Darnold. We're going to have to get rid of that ball or...
Three Steelers throwing is caught. Let's see the officials rule touchdown.
It was caught. Wow, I got to see that. That was right in the corner right there.
How in the world do you catch this football?
We got to see. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
This was a prayer and
Wow.
secure knee. Oh, that looks like a catch to me. Now you see one of the.
We gotta see here. Did that ball move?
He throws his helmet
That's a
on.
catch.
Usually it indicates that somebody
Wow.
stepped out of bounds.
Now, we couldn't see that. We couldn't see that couldn't see that in real time. He caught it. I didn't see the ball move. Both feet down.
Sam Darnold has had a terrific start to this game.
Sam drilled that in there.
See the numbers there, 6 of 7 for 90
And
yards.
BJ,
Now, a
3
touchdown
catches.
so far as they continue to look it over, as they do with all scoring plays.
Yeah, not bad for a guy that some major question marks on whether or not he was going to be healthy to play in this football game, but
We'll hesitate.
Moore has, quietly.
We'll hesitate and wait and see what the ref says.
Get the attention.
And by the sound of the crowd,
He's been one of the more productive wide receivers in the NFL for the last few seasons.
it's going to be a touchdown. Can we get this extra point and tie this game up?
For the extra point.
Snap is down. Looks like this is going to be good. No.
14-12 to play.
I was getting ready to say North Carolina.
First half.
But Carolina comes back with a sustained drive. There was no chinks in that one. And it goes down the field. Actually, now when you think about it, actually, my bad guys, didn't cut that music off. Remember when the ball was kicked off to us, we got a penalty. So instead of starting at about the 30, I guess it might have been about a 32-yard line, we had to subtract 15 yards from that. 10 yards from that. And start around the 22-yard line. Maybe it's written on here. I don't know exactly what yardage, how many yards we drove, but it was a nice drive, and Carolina gets on the board. So let's do it. All right, so this one's tied up 7-7.
But as they grew older, opinions widened, conversations became heated, and reunions became uncomfortable. Eventually, gatherings stopped because each had to be right.
First down's about even, 6-5. Total plays about even, 12-14. Total yards, Carolina. 98, I guess, since they had the ball last. 98-67. Passing yards, 93 Carolina, 26 Steelers, because they did run the ball darn well. Let's see if we can tighten up on that run.
At Chipotle, real food always starts with real ingredients and real kitchens. Order Chipotle, real food starts with you.
There's rushing right there. They have 41. We had 5. Penalties have gone on the side, and that's against Carolina, 2 for 15. So we need to cut down on that. No turnovers to speak of right now. And there we go. Sam Darnold has now amassed 93 yards. So it was an 85-yard drive.
We're tied at 7. Steven Sims standing just inside the end zone for the Steelers. And this will not be returnable. It'll be a touchback.
And
25-yard line.
it'll be a touchback.
You know, it's hard to explain why the NFC South may be the most exciting and interesting division, but take a look at the numbers. Everybody is under 500. Tampa Bay can win it if they win 3 games or more, unless Carolina the Panthers who walk away with the division title.
Yeah, it is.
What do you think of the Colts game? I don't know. Didn't see the Colts game. Hadn't heard about it.
Play each other one more time, and
Or
Carolina, if they're able to win all four and beat Tampa,
are you? Listen,
they get to knock. I see it hard to believe that any team here in the NFC South will win.
T throws it. Tight end catches it. And Zach is tackled. Let's see.
Fastball by Davis Mills and the lead.
Yes, here we go. Greg Double. Davis Mills, 8 yards, touchdown throw to Tegan Queen Toriano.
Yeah, I didn't see that game. I see right here. It was 36 to 39. Never watched it. Hadn't seen it, but seems like it was a good one. Maybe I'll check it. I'll check out the highlights. All right, Steelers gonna run this one, and if we don't do something about this run game of the Steelers, they're just gonna grind it out on us. I got a feeling we're gonna tighten up right here, though. Hey, Harris is a nice size back. Nice size back with a little speed. 7 carries for 40 yards already. 12 people in the chat. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you for hanging out, watching the game with me, because that's all I'm doing. And let's talk about what's going on. If I know anything, if you ask me a question, I know anything about it, hey, we can talk about it. All right, still score 7-7. The Steelers are using those massive bodies to just move the Panthers off that front line. I think we got all our stars on defense today. Louisville, Shaq. I think everybody's out there. Got to make some big plays here. Let's go. Dang, that's too much. Come on, baby. Too much, but Steelers got they got a decent front line. They blowing us out of there. Chin. Making tackles, but it's after he gets through the front line. So our front line is being pushed around a little bit. It's 2nd and 4. 2nd and 4. They either run this one or it'll be a play action pass. Try to catch us off guard. We're gonna run it again. Carolina stiffens up a little bit. So it's going to be 3rd and 3. Ben Murray, what's going on? There's a Pittsburgh fan. Halftime was 33. Wow. I missed a good game. Halftime was 33-3. Colts at halftime. Dang. And Pittsburgh is going to be called for a false start. So, let's see. When did that game start? When was that game being played? Because it was later. If it was earlier in the day, from 12 o'clock to about 6 o'clock, I was doing a live stream, so I wouldn't even know it was on. Oh, come on! Did we give it right back? Come on, baby. Let's go. Give it right back. Neutral zone infraction, so no harm done for Pittsburgh, because Carolina gives it right back. So now it's 3rd down and 3 again. Come on now. 3rd down and 3 now. So does the do the Pittsburgh Steelers run this one?
Panthers showing tight.
I would.
Across the board.
But they're not in the run set. They're going to pass this one. It's going deep. Defense. Oh my gosh, what a catch. I was just getting ready to say the defender is just right there. Great defense and
Oh, this is just beautiful.
just height over.
By George Pickens. Look at how late and how he just casually puts his hands up right over the helmet
Yep.
of Keith Traylor. Just
Defensive back is right there and just can't make the play. He looks back like he should, but
control.
over the head.
Straight ahead is Warren, and Warren dragging the tackler inside the 10 to the 9-yard
We needed that stop right there. Needed that stop. Now Pittsburgh Steelers are just grinding it out.
George Pickens.
Grinding it out.
Talk about ever since the beginning of the season, talking about
Man, it's going to be one of those days. Can Carolina hold
pick out of Georgia
on the 9-yard line? Same play again, right up the middle.
to about the 6.
2nd and 1.
Pickens certainly came
Well,
into
first and
play
goal,
with
first and goal.
a talented reputation coming out of Georgia, and he's still raw as a route runner. But what he does have is that ability to win deep and to win one-on-one.
Warren, he tried the left side, finds a hole and gets it to about the 2.
Man.
Maybe the 1-yard line. Xavier Woods coming up from
All right, looks like Pittsburgh's going to they're going to score. I would keep it on the ground just to be safe. Look at the line. Dang, they just opening up gaps, bro. Saints up 14-0. Go Pitt. It's halftime. It's halftime. Oh, I got you, Ben. It was at 1. Yeah. Oh yeah. It was at 1 yesterday. Yeah, I was deep into the Celebration Bowl
Carolina Panthers have called a
at that time.
Interesting that this
Jackson State, prime times team. Well, was prime times team. He's going to be coaching at Buffalo next year. Colorado next year. And
especially when you consider
and North Carolina Central team that is about 45 minutes east from where I am right now.
These moments don't last forever, but Duracell can make them last longer.
All right, so we got a timeout on the field. Just kidding. Our defensive line is nowhere to be found right now. Again, maybe we can make some kind of adjustments, but the way things looking right now, they're just gonna nickel and dime us. Well, they not even nickel and dime us. They're just going to what my nephew said yesterday. The MEAC teams do over the SWAC teams. We just have smash mouth football. We're just gonna ground it out. 3 yards here, 5 yards here. You know what I'm saying? 4 yards here. Throw a little short pass. Suck you in. We may go down the field on you, but you know, if you can't stop the run, we're just gonna run it down your throat, and that's what's happening right now to the Panthers. Hey, we're just gonna have to give it back to them until our defense can figure out a way to stop them. Rushing, Najee Harris, 8 carries for 46. Warren, 5 carries for 18. And Mitch Trubisky, 2 for 8. They have 72 yards on the ground compared to our Carolina Panthers. Chuba Hubbard, 2 carries for 6. Dante Foreman is the big running back, 5 carries for -1. We have 5 whole yards on the ground. Wow, so that's saying a lot right there. That's saying that our defensive line can't handle their offensive line. Their offensive line is driving our defensive line off the ball because our linebackers are making a lot of tackles. That's also saying that our offensive line are not handling their defensive line. Hey, it starts there. Now I bet those people from Pittsburgh that are at at Carolina, that are in Time Warner, that are in the stadium right now, they probably feel like it's 80 degrees. It's gonna be a run, and he powers his way in there. That's Warren with the touchdown. Come on, let's go. Be smart, bro. You know, I'm looking at this and it's like two things right here. All right. Yeah, you want to be smart.
Officials break it up.
But it could also be that now the Panthers are like, hey, we're not doing all this. This is our house. You're not, hey, get in the end zone, score, get off the field. None of this extra stuff.
This time it was the right side, and really Zach Gentry, the tight end, and Miles Boykin, the wide receiver, just a tremendous.
If that's what it was, okay, hey, I feel you. I feel you.
Accelerate and get into the end zone. But right now, Pittsburgh is giving the Panthers front seven a little bit of a taste of their own formula.
Snap was high,
Good.
but it's good.
In the first half.
Let's see if they show the fisticuffs there at the end.
Now, before we take a break.
There's a flag.
Scott Nowak going to take a walk over to the Pittsburgh sideline and talk with Mike Tomlin.
The try is good. Personal foul on the defensive 95. That 15-yard penalty will be assessed on the kickoff. That's timeout.
That penalty goes against.
We've had that done a couple of times.
It's going to move the kickoff point up a little bit. Move it up a lot, 15 yards. We're coming back to Charlotte after this.
All right. Put your scores on there, Pittsburgh.
Is your dishwasher?
Pittsburgh.
I recommend Cascade Platinum. And a new routine.
Yeah, I will admit, when I think of Pittsburgh, I think of Smash Mouth football. Always, since I was a little kid. But we just got to figure it out here, Panthers. We're the black and blue team, so we need the Pittsburgh players to be black and blue by the time they leave here today. And yeah, defense is getting destroyed right now. Like they're just running all over us, man. All right, and that was a big catch there on third down. Big catch, nice pass there. Oh my bad, guys. I got the box scores up. We'll just take a look at those really quick. I think they're going to change here. Let's go here. And let's look at the team stats. Got a timeout on the field. There's your first downs right there. That goes to the Steelers. Total plays. Total yards, 142 to 98. Steelers. There's your passing. Rushing now 74 to 5. Man, we got to change that. Let's go. And Panthers still leading in the penalty area. 4 penalties for 35 yards. Let's go, guys. Let's go. Once it gets up to like 50 yards you're giving up, that you can just about say, hey, that equals probably 3 points one way or the other. 3 points that we could have had, or 3 points that we've given to the other team. San Francisco 21, Seattle 13. Looks like I missed a good game right there. Probably one of the best games in the NBA, in the NFL. Indiana loses to Minnesota. Baltimore 3. Cleveland 13. They still haven't updated these games that's going on right now. All right, so the kickoff goes to the end zone. Carolina getting on the 25-yard line.
Yeah, no run game because Larry Ogunjobi and that front four really getting after it. So it's been Darnold by air. 40-yard busted coverage to Terrace Marshall, and then on third.
Richard, what's going on? Richard Schumann in the house today. Crazy, just turning in a Panthers losing. Just turning in Panthers losing. Oh, just found out we haven't beat Steelers since 1996.
Stays with the formula if he deviates at all. Chuba Hubbard in the backfield.
Darnold drops back, and he's in trouble. But he figures a way to get out, and he slides down, so picks up about 5 yards. Sam Houdini on that play. We haven't beat the Steelers since 1996. Like, really no way for a true win today. Even though matchup predictor actually gave us a little better chance to win, it was probably about 10% better chance to win over the Steelers today. But everybody else, the commentators and the sports analysts are giving it to the Steelers. Foreman finally gets positive yards, picks up about 3 right there.
Their quarterback's a little bit more active.
I like Mike Tomlin, but he is. Who you think the cockiest? Who you think the cockiest? Chuck, Mike Tomlin or Deion Sanders? I already know the answer. Do you think Carroll is the future of the Panthers? I don't know. I have to see him play at this level. I'm not sure. Oh, come on, guys.
Flags fly. Aaron snap.
Why are we even moving? If we didn't jump, why are we even moving?
Ball start. Offense. Number 2. That's a 5-yard penalty.
All right, that's 40 yards in penalties.
Moore is going to get hit with a false start. And instead of 3rd and 3.
Dang. Oh, man. Hurting ourselves. 3rd and 8 now. Now McAdoo's got to go into his bag of tricks. All right, we can't run what I was going to run, so now I got to change it up real quick. But we know we're going in the air. I hope Carroll
steps up, throws, incomplete, threw it behind.
I hope Carroll pans out. You know what I'm saying? But the future, I don't know. I don't know.
I really thought that Carolina's offensive line did a really nice job of handling the blitz from Pittsburgh.
I think that ball might have sailed on him a little bit too.
Throw from, but you see right there, ball well behind Laviska Shenault.
Yeah. It probably didn't sail on him the way he's looking at him.
What Shenault was thinking on that route.
They were not on the same page.
Steven Sims deep.
So Panthers will punt the ball.
Let it bounce.
And it's going to take.
And it'll be down.
Took a little Steelers bounce right there, but the Panthers down it. And so now the defense got to come back out there. See if we can get a stop. Oh yeah, I mean, for me, not taking anything away from Carroll. I mean, Carroll. I wanted to call him Corral. Carroll, I hope he does well in the NFL. I don't see him being the future. That's just a feel. Nothing that he's done wrong or whatever. You know, I don't know. I don't feel it. All right.
Every year, millions of people find
what do you guys think?
healthcare.gov.
Deion Sanders, he got the music. Do you think Carroll's Deion Sanders? Horrible pass. Come on, Panthers, time to drink Red Bull. It's time to fly. Jags finally scored. All right. Defense needs to stop the run and get a 3 and out. They definitely do this time. They definitely do. Whatever we need to do, we need to put an extra guy. If we need to put an extra guy in the box and make Trubisky throw the ball, and I may be saying his name wrong. Make Matt throw the ball. I'm not sure, but today, what I've seen so far, they're killing us with the run. They're killing us with the ground game. So, got to figure something out. 24 people in the house. Thank you guys for being here. Make sure you hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, think about subscribing. I would gladly appreciate it.
A new holiday movie from executive producer Sheryl Crow.
I'm not sending her my song.
I think my Hornets play tonight. Boy, we are struggling. We're in last place in a lot of things. Even with LaMelo back, you know, it's just things are not changing. You know, it was a big upset this summer with Miles Bridges getting in trouble, and then Gordon Hayward stays hurt. I mean, you got to admit he's a bucket when he's out there. We've improved in different places, like P.J. Washington. In my book, he has improved. Nick Richards, another big guy we can use out there. He's probably, if you want to talk about scoring, he is our scoring big guy. Because our rookie is playing for the Swarm and not getting any playing time. Not getting any playing time here. But that's for another subject. All right, here we go. Nice defensive play right there. Pittsburgh starts on the 30-yard line. Things have been chippy in this game, man. Tell you, chippy early too. All right, 2nd and 8. Brian Burns is like, yo, this is home. This is home field. I'm not gonna come in here and just do anything. Just do that time is gone for the Panthers now. Let's go. 5 minutes and 41 seconds left in the second quarter. 14-7. It's going to be a pass out in the flats, and all right, Deontay Johnson catches this one and does that little move right now that all the wide receivers do. They catch the ball in front of the defensive back, knows he's coming up, and they circle around to try to get rid of him. But the linebacker's coming down there. Shaq finishes it off. 3rd and 5. 3rd and 5. The Steelers have a choice. They can throw it or run it. But I'm saying either chance either choice is a good one. They're probably going to pass it, and they are. Matt's going to drop back. Has him. Oh, thought he had a man. That would have been Harris again. And it is incomplete, and it looks like the Panthers have gone 3 and out. No, it's not Harris. That was Pickens. My bad. Pickens. And that ball could have been picked off.
If he leads Pickens inside, it's going to be a pick, and if he throws it to him, he is about to get his head knocked off.
He wanted that hit.
Dangerous throw there on 3rd down.
And the punt is off. It could be it's going to be fair call. Is that shot?
At the 27-yard line.
Well, shot always dropping the ball. Let's go, son. All right, so the Panthers go 5 and out, and that's good. Let's go. 4 minutes and 42 seconds left in the first, and we'll see what the offense can do. Not bad field position either. 3 and out. Called it. Yep, Richard called it. Go Panthers. We need to score now. Need to get in the end zone. All right, we've got a timeout on the field. Mitch is 7 for 8 for 72 yards. Sam Darnold 6 of 8 for 93 yards and a touchdown. Pittsburgh Steelers 17 carries for 75 yards. And the Panthers 9 carries for 12 yards. This is where we get our run game going right here. On this drive right here, we get a little run game going. Hey, once again, thank you all for being here. Make sure you hit that like button. Let's try to get, let's see if I can get at least 15 likes. Oh, 11 likes. Come on, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Let's try for 20 likes today. 20 likes today. Thank you guys for being here. If you don't mind, share this out. But thank you for being here, guys. I appreciate it. Robert, what's going on? Robert Summers, we have to score before the half. Yeah, it would be nice. Moses McCowan, what's going on? Could the Panthers get Rodgers next year? I thought there was some talk about that before the season began this year. Well, not any serious talk. There was somebody, when I looked at YouTube, I saw some guys always make these videos. Heard that being mentioned too. What do you guys think? I mean, I wouldn't hate it. I wouldn't hate it. We're going deep. Oh, I wonder if the sun is in our eyes at this angle too in the stadium.
Walk-on. He grew up a Panthers fan and even wore Panthers jerseys, took photos with Sir Purr. I got a chance to speak with his mom and dad, Sam and Pam Highsmith. They say that about... All right, so that pass is incomplete. For the Highsmith family and friends, and it's just been a blessing. It's surreal that he has...
So we're now 2nd and 10. 4 minutes, 35 seconds left in the first. Excuse me, in the second. Sam Darnold just had to throw that one into the dirt right there.
Highsmith starting this week forced 4 fumbles. That's tied for the best in the NFL. To go along with his 10 sacks of the
I noticed that
it means you're doing something very well, rushing the passer. Certainly he is having a tremendous season.
Dang, I forgot his name already.
I talked about the fact
I noticed McAdoo, and I know any OC does it too, but man, he runs a lot of the same plays like over and over again. So I think Pittsburgh got a real good scouting report on what we could do, and we're going to be sacked this time. That's TJ.
His ears must have been burning.
Didn't move the ball at all.
Talk about me. There he is. Working on Taylor Moton on that.
I thought they were gonna get Moton for holding.
Line that really has done a great job, both run blocking.
Man, Moton, I think he might be. I don't know if he is the elder statesman on the offensive line, but boy, he can get exposed sometimes.
Best in the National Football League.
Third 3 and out today for the Carolina offense.
All right, Carolina didn't move the ball at all right there. Gonna have to punt this one. Yeah, very late fair catch. It is caught, and great field position. Thank you, Moses McCowan, for the subscription. Thank you, sir. Oh my gosh, not just that. It's not the subscription for the super chat. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it so very much. You gotta try to get this thing set up where anybody that donates to the channel your name will be shown up here. So there we go. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Moses McCowan, for the super sticker, super chat, super sticker. I gotta learn what these things are, guys. Brand new small YouTube channel, so I'm learning all these things. Thank you guys for being here again. Thank you all for hitting that like button, and thank you, sir, for the super sticker is what I'm gonna say it is.
My kids eat, but I finally figured it out.
All right, so we have a timeout. We have a timeout, and our one good thing about that is it's only 3 minutes and 43 seconds on the clock, and I know, we all know, it's a lifetime. That is a lifetime to score in the NFL. So, and hold them again. Get off the field, maybe get this ball back, and at least keep them out of the end zone. Sam Darnold now 6 of 10 for 93 yards. Chuba Hubbard 2 carries for 6 yards. Terrence Marshall 2 catches for 53 yards. Najee Harris 9 carries 47 yards. And Pickens 1 reception for 38 yards. Tampa Bay in first place in the NFC South. Carolina in second place. Wow. With only 5 wins. All right, here we go. All right. Pretty good defense right there.
So far, they've been able to call a pretty good game because of their balance. But as I see this, really,
yeah, there's gonna be a few adjustments at halftime. Hopefully, we can figure it out, make those adjustments, and improve on both sides of the ball. It's about time for a turnover. It definitely is. Big Slim, what's going on, Big Slim? It's gonna be a pass this time, and it's caught for first down near the 50-yard line. That's Pickens again.
It's a great rep all the way around. It starts with Trubisky with good pocket presence. He's able to sit in there inside the pocket, and then Pickens with a very liberal cushion is able to run a curl.
And we need to get. We need that guy on the defensive line that can put some pressure on the quarterback in the passing game. All right, we got a tight set. Receivers on the right. Oh, quick play. Quick try. A little bit of trickery right there, but Burns stays home. That's scouting report right there.
2 minutes to play.
And 2-minute warning. So have another timeout.
It's Macy's one-day sale now with great deals of the day. Like up to 60% off toys, up to 50% off designer handbags.
7-14 is our score. Carolina really needs this win. Both teams need this win. Panthers came out, could not get anything going on the first drive, and the Steelers drove down the field and scored first. Carolina came back and put on a drive of their own, 80 some yards, all the way into the end zone. And then the Steelers came back, scored again, so that's where we are right now. Panthers trying to figure this thing out. Not able to run the ball proficiently right now. But that's another we can't drive the guys down off the field. And we can't drive them down the field and create those gaps, especially on those design cutback runs. That zone blocking, and the running back just runs in that direction and tries to find the gaps. We might have to go head up. It's about time for a turnover, interception time. All right, so we're at the 2-minute warning. Seems like it's been game's been rolling on pretty quickly here. All right, here we go.
Each team with 2 timeouts remaining as we go into the final 2 minutes of this first half.
Pittsburgh's going to start with the ball on the 46-yard line. It's going to be a pass, quick pass, and they pick up about 8 yards on the pass, and they're going to run some up tempo. Trubisky's been able to sit back there and just throw the ball, just throw passes. I hadn't seen him run for his life yet. And that ball is tipped, and almost intercepted. You called it, Schumann. It was time for it. We almost got it. Needed that one. Hey, defense played their tail off last week, man. Hey, Leonidas got his hands on it. Come on, hands. Ah, that's pickable right there.
But because of a well-timed jump by Ioannidis.
Yeah, Shaq, that's pickable right there, baby.
A game-changing interception right before halftime.
Oh, man.
Shi Smith stands inside his own 10 for the Panthers.
All right, but the Panthers look like they hold 4th and 3. Pittsburgh's not even going to take a chance, so they're going to try to put this, get in the end zone. Ah, they save it on the goal line. Good plays. Good play, gold and white. Good play, yellow and black. Black and yellow, black and yellow. All right, guys, so at least Carolina keeps them out of the end zone. We just got to make smart decisions right here with 1 minute 24 seconds on the clock and keep it and run the timeout, you know, and get out of here, go into halftime, make those adjustments we're talking about, and then come back out and see what happens in the third quarter.
When free hot breakfast can make...
Yeah, we got another timeout. I really want to go get me something to eat right now, but I'm gonna hang in there until halftime. Hey guys, thanks for being here. Thanks for hanging out with me. I'm Coach Gary, by the way, and this is G-Daddy Media. You go on my channel and check out a few different things. I like to do these. Well, they're sports broadcasts, I guess, if you will, play-by-play, but, you know, I may do a little bit of that, but I'm just another guy that's hanging out watching football, and now I have people that can watch football with me because, you know, in the house with a lot of women, even though my girls have moved out, nobody watched the games with me, and my son, he's out doing his own thing, he's got his own family. And so I'm the only one watching the games or whatever around here. And so, you know, now when I yell at the television or whatever, I'm not crazy. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking to you guys. He did step on the line. It is a touchback. Carolina going to get the ball in better field position now. So, guys, thank you for being here. So, Carolina starts on the 20-yard line. Chuba Hubbard probably gets a yard on that carry. Long story short, thank you guys for being here.
Credit the Pittsburgh defense. They have not allowed this Carolina offense get started. We'll take a break.
That was a great win yesterday for UNC basketball. Robert, what are you talking about? That was definitely a great win because like I said earlier, I was watching the Celebration Bowl, and the Celebration Bowl was it was a good game. It ended up going into overtime. Jackson State lost another one, and Coach Prime won't get a chance to redeem it because he's going to a bigger school, to I would say a Power 5 school. He's going to Colorado. I waited. I turned to the game a little bit late, and Carolina was down by 10 when I watched, and stayed that way basically all of the second half. Even got down as far as 14. Darnold finds Chuba, and Carolina had to come back from 14 to score. And just nothing was, it just wasn't working for us until Coach Davis decided to put that full court press. Not just a full court press, it was a trap press. And that got the defense and the offense rolling. Man, 3rd and 2. 3rd and 2, Carolina could not get it. How many seconds we got left? Gotta punt this one. 16 seconds on the clock.
46 times, and he's like, yeah, that's not a problem, but our job is to stop them on 1st and 2nd.
All right, so Carolina will punt again. Yeah, that was a great game, man.
That's wreaking havoc in the back end.
He is some football.
And the punt is off. It is a good one.
This one's bounced toward the end zone.
Very nice punt.
Inside the 10-yard line.
Ooh, I thought it was 16 seconds. It's 42 seconds. It was a great win yesterday. If you could be the next Grossi. Man, I could be the next. Look, Tom Grossi is the man. Oh, and by the way, I don't know if you swung through here, and maybe you were hanging out with Grossi, but Grossi, he has raided my channel twice, and once was last week. That's big time, and when guys like that do that, man, that's big time. Yeah, Tom Grossi is the man.
To grab and steal some points before halftime, you have to be cautious with the ball.
Ron Duffney, what's going on? All right, nice little run there. Hurdles.
At the minimum, you do let the time run off the clock, knowing that you get the ball back to start the third.
Very glad he didn't get knocked out.
First and foremost priority in this situation is you cannot.
2nd and 2 with 11 seconds left in the first quarter. Looks like it's going to go ahead and run out. Yeah, the Pittsburgh Steelers want another play. So at halftime, the score is 7-14. Pittsburgh over Carolina.
Halftime is next after these first half highlights from Verizon and
yeah, that is how I found you a few weeks ago. All right, hey, that's like I said, that's big time, man. When guys like that raid other people's channels. I don't know if you know this guy at Valhalla Sports. He's done it for me a couple of times, and it sends other people to your channel, and they get to get on, and if they like it, they like it. If not, but at least they try to help other people out. And if I were to ever get like that, which I'm not looking. I'm not looking to do that. But anyway, I don't think that's going to happen. But anyway, if it did, even if I start to get a little following, I would definitely love to do that for other people, because it's a couple of guys that I watch now. It's one young kid, I don't remember his name, but I've subscribed to his channel, and he's right at about, I think he's probably at like 780 subscribers, and he works hard, and I'm pretty sure he knows more information about sports and whatever he's talking about than I do, but he's really into it, and I would love to do it for him. I would love to do it for him. He's always got a straight face. He's always about his business. He gets a few comments on his streams, and he may answer the comments. He doesn't do a lot of smiling or whatever. He's just always on that information and calling those plays. So yeah, I would definitely do that. All right, guys, we got halftime. Score right there, 7-14 in Carolina. Carolina trailing the Pittsburgh Steelers, but nothing has been decided yet. So our Panthers still have a shot. So I'm going to go over just a real quick look at the box scores. And I'm going to go get me a little bit of nourishment, and I'm going to be right back. So, Mitch Trubisky, he hasn't been rushed today at all. Not that I remember. He just sit back there in the pocket. He's 9 of 11 for 97 yards. Sam Darnold is 7 of 12 for 99 yards and 1 touchdown. Najee Harris, 10 carries for 48. Warren, 7 for 28. Trubisky, 2 for 8. But anyway, they have 20 carries for 81 yards. And Carolina has not been able to rush the ball. They haven't been able to gain many yards on the ground, and that is what's making our offense the last 2 weeks look pretty competent, if for lack of a better word. It look efficient, put it that way. Chuba Hubbard, 3 carries for 8 yards. That's the high rushing yards for Carolina. Sam Darnold, 1 carry for 3. Dante Foreman, the big running back, 6 carries for 3 yards. So they are definitely keying on him. Carolina, 10 carries for 14 yards. Man, it looks like the Jets and the Lions are having a good game. Terrace Marshall, 2 catches for 53. DJ Moore, 3 catches for 34. Chuba Hubbard, 2 for 12. And then we look at the defense here. Not even going to try to say that name. Larry O for Pittsburgh. 4 total tackles, 2 solos. And not even going to try to say that one. Robert S, 3 for 3. Devin Bush, 3 for 2. Jeremy Chin for Carolina, 6 tackles, 4 solos. Shaq Thompson, 6 for 3. And Keith Taylor, 5 for 3. What was that, Robert Spillane? Yeah. All right. There's your kicking game. No interceptions. No fumbles. No fumbles. And we got a little bit of team stats right there. And the one thing I'm going to key on is look down here. Definitely the rushing. 81-14. And then the penalties. Pittsburgh has not made mistakes. They have 1 penalty for 5 yards, where Carolina 5 for 40. Can't win like that. Not at this time of the year. All right, everybody. Once again, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for hitting that like button. And I will be right back. I'm going to head and get me something to drink, and I'm going to be right back.
Seems like Najee Harris is finding his rhythm in that backfield coach. Mr. Trubisky, he's been
From his own 2-yard line. Running room. High stepping. Penalty markers.
All right, Pittsburgh's going to get the ball first, but there are penalty markers on the field, usually on the return team.
Referee Scott Nowak will get the verdict. A lot of people throwing flags. His was one of the flags that were on the ground.
Just leave it there for everybody to marvel at.
There are 2 fouls against the receiving team on the play. Holding receiving team number 28, that penalty, number 24. That penalty is declined. Personal foul, unnecessary roughness.
Yeah, we'll take that one. 15 yards.
Attack the distance to the goal. First down.
Unnecessary roughness.
Check in with AJ.
Mike Tomlinson coming into this one. The Steelers needed a fast start. They not only got that,
Hey, AJ Ross.
back with 97 yards in the air, 81 rushing. Tomlin told me at the half they don't want to play behind and they can't let up their pressure on defense. Even though they limited the Panthers to just 14 yards on the ground, there's a lot of game left.
All right, here we go.
Wilson is unwavering on his game plan. He says the Panthers have to
Trubisky will come out, and they're starting at the 10-yard line. Completes the first one, and the wide receiver does that little move, come back to the ball, and then round it out. The defensive backs, we're going to have to learn, man. We got to learn a way to counter that.
Absolutely. And look, as he takes a look at
You definitely can't come up right behind them because that's what they use. They use that one. They use that move
and one of the reasons for that is
to arc out and then run around you.
inside over the middle, where he has been prone to making mistakes. Well, what that means is you're not going to have tight coverage. So Trubisky is getting that ball out more quickly.
Carolina defends this one pretty good after the little step back right there by number 22. That's Harris. Carolina, like I said, got all the stars out there today. Horn, Ionitis, Lionitis.
Maybe 1 or 2 times when he's dropped back to pass in the first half. And again, a lot of their different looks and their different packages, they just can't get.
All right, we know we're going to be. It's going to be a throw right here. It's third. It doesn't have to be a throw. What do you mean? Ah. Dang, bro.
At the 9th
Hard running right there, gets the first down. He was actually hit behind the line of scrimmage. They're gonna measure this one.
Really tough run inside by Najee Harris. Look at Miles Boykin, who comes across. You've seen him make a couple of good blocks in this game. Most of them have been on the edge, but it's a pretty big first down to be backed up, get a couple penalties.
All right, 1st and 10 once again. Ball still not quite at the 20-yard line. Carolina still has a chance to go 3 and out. Another chance to get the Pittsburgh Steelers off the field. Good tackle right there, right beyond the line of scrimmage.
Looks to be stiffening a little bit up front as we start the second half.
You've seen it on tape. Again, it was striking when I watched them play Seattle. The way the guys inside their tackles, I keep mentioning Ioannidis and Brown, just completely dominated Seattle last year.
Ioannidis, not Leonidas.
For them to go with the ball. And so what they did was make them one-dimensional, and then you saw them force mistakes.
Ioannidis and the defensive line, there's 4 guys rushing. It's going to be a pass right here. Matt drops back. He has to throw that one away. Probably going to be a screen right there.
Well, it's really what I said in the first half, and how important, especially the way this game is going.
So it's going to be 3rd and 9 right here. Unless there's some trickery, it's definitely going to be a pass.
Well, when they've gotten off the field, they force them into 3rd and long situations. Now,
come on, defense, let's go.
For guys like Burns and Frankie Luvu, who has been sensational, guys that are able to get to the.
Let's go, Burns. Knock some hands down and get in the backfield, baby.
Been able to put in that first half. Now is when you can really unleash what this defense has to offer.
Watch the ball. Don't jump off sides. Low pressure. Dang.
He's complete and out of bounds goes Deontay Johnson. Enough for the first down. Trubisky with time to throw.
Man, this is heartbreaking. And it's man-to-man. Let's go, baby.
Trubisky, really impressed. The Panthers, they put their linebackers at the line of scrimmage. Are they going to come or are they going to drop out? They drop out, and Trubisky reads it perfectly. Again,
so the Panthers. Pittsburgh Steelers get a first down, so they're still moving the ball. Now the ball's on the 30-yard line. We're going to run it outside this time. Good defense right there by Jeremy Chin.
Inside the NFL, the show the pros watch Tuesdays, streaming exclusively on Paramount Plus.
See, Jeremy Chin didn't really start the game very well on that first series.
It is 2nd and 9, 11 minutes, 6 seconds to go in the 3rd. 14-7 is the score.
You know, he has had another excellent season. He missed some games because of injuries, but shows what kind of a playmaker that he can be.
On 2nd and 9,
it's going to be a run off the left side. Najee Harris again grinding it out. Man, we need to get off. We needed to get off the field there in those first 2 sets, those 3rd downs, and we just could not. Missed the tackle. Now he's off to the races. Good call by the offensive coordinator for the Steelers. Yep, they got up there and they ran it quick. And our outside backer, defensive end. We missed 2.
But without the block by Pickens,
big play calls right here for the Steelers. Still moving the ball down the field. Now they are in Carolina territory, ball on about the 42-yard line. Harris picks up a couple of yards. 9 minutes, 34 seconds left in the 3rd.
Look at those rushing yards.
Really, you know, Pittsburgh Pittsburgh really
Looks like the Steelers have had the ball since the right. Carolina hasn't had the ball. I don't think we've had the ball since the third quarter began, or did we? I don't think so.
And really, the way they're able to convert on their third downs have been impressive.
Two receivers to the right and the left. Trubisky's dropping back. Has a man wide open, and there's that move again. And he gets away from him. Gets the ball down to around the 15-yard line. 20-yard line. Look at this move right here. Catches and then continues to loop around.
Legal contact on the defense, number 25. That penalty's declined. First down.
So Xavier Woods guilty of a penalty that has been declined. And it's first down Pittsburgh at the Carolina.
We're going to have to learn defensive backs, because that was my position. Defensive backs going to have to learn. You can't come up center mass. When those receivers break it off and they're catching these balls, you can't come up center mass, because they're just going to continue to run that loop. All right, you're going to have to come up to the inside of the receiver. Harris, they keep the ball on the ground, and he picked up about two yards on that carry. Clock still running at 8:24. At this moment, it's still 7-14. We got to hold on to hope that the Carolina defense will bow their necks and give them nothing more than a field goal attempt.
Red zone has been a tough part of the field for them. They just, even with Pickett as the quarterback, they have not been able to find the...
It's 2nd and 8. Ball is on the 17-yard line. They try to get outside, and this time Carolina stops them short of the first down. That was Burns playing a good defensive game today.
Most targets per game without a touchdown on the receiving end. Look at Deontay Johnson.
If you're Carolina right now, it's...
So it is third down.
You've seen the success that Pittsburgh has had on third down on this drive.
3rd and 6, and Carolina get this. Can they stop him here? Hey, a stop is a stop.
That's where the splash plays happen. So you've got to keep him inside on the spot and make him make a throw.
It's going to be a pass. Trubisky.
Throwing this side of the field, the catch is made.
Oh, make the tackle. Oh my gosh.
What a job by Deontay Johnson.
Hey, Carolina had 3 chances to make the play, but it's a flag on the play. There's a flag. Was that on offense for taunting?
To pick up a third down,
and then you gave it all back.
And I would imagine that's what they're going to get, because watch Johnson.
There's a late flag too. Can't do that. Come on now.
After the play is over, unsportsmanlike conduct on...
Got to keep your head, baby. That was a great play. Got to keep your head. Go over there and talk to BJ. He'll tell you. Yeah, dude, like, don't do that. Keep your helmet on, all that stuff.
None whatsoever. Listen, I get it. You're emotional. Right now, you're in the zone.
No, it's nothing you can say, bro. You can't talk your way out of this. No, yeah, you got the first down, but you can't do that. You got the first down. That's all you need to do. You already did your first down motion right there.
Tremendous third down play to break some tackles and to pick up a first down, and he knows better than that.
And there's no defense for it.
Yeah.
No defense whatsoever. It's a 1st and goal, but the line of scrimmage, now the 22-yard line.
Oh, but they still gave him the first. I guess that's what you do. Still the 1st and goal, but Trubisky dropping back.
Flips it over the middle, a little behind Miles Boykin.
Miles Boykin still catches the ball, but it's 2nd and goal. With the penalty, takes Pittsburgh takes them out of the red zone, but I think they may be right back in there at this moment. Nope, just outside. Depends on whether the Pittsburgh Steelers can get into the end zone right here. That may have been a huge call on Johnson. Definitely going to be a pass right here. Trubisky drops back. Watch the guy in the flat. Short of the first down. clock still rolling. 5 minutes, 44 seconds. It's 3rd and 1. All right, the last 3rd and 1, the Steelers, or was that 3rd and 3? Doesn't matter. The Steelers offense coordinator called that excellent play. Little jet sweep off to the right. Carolina couldn't make the tackle, and they get the first down. Trubisky, they're going to hand it off. Easy first down.
Watt appears to have first down yardage. Mike Tomlin.
That was Watt, 44 Watt. The offensive line of the Steelers is just too big right now. It's just too big for the Carolina Panthers.
This drive, we just crossed the 5-minute mark, and Pittsburgh has
Pittsburgh has had the ball the whole time
on this drive. And remember where this drive started? It started inside the 5-yard line.
120. Harris. Big ball up the middle. Inside the 5. Spins down.
Harris tackled at about the 2-yard line.
Both the linebackers inside, they just hesitate.
Looks like Pittsburgh gonna go up tempo. Jeremy Chin with the tackle. The Pittsburgh Steelers can still get a first down. He's just shy, but it's a first down. First and goal. First and about 1.
And they're back at it again. Pittsburgh in a hurry-up mode here in the red zone.
First and less than 1. QB sneak. Are they going to give it? Yep. Trubisky gets in there.
No call yet at the goal line.
What?
They say he didn't get there.
Nope, didn't get it. I'm pretty sure the ball crossed the plane.
Kind of amazing he didn't get there.
He got there.
Wow. Anyway.
That's a touchdown right there.
Reaching. And does get there this time.
All right, finally. The Pittsburgh Steelers use every bit of the clock in the every bit of the 3rd quarter clock except 3 minutes and 17 seconds.
Greg, when's the last time you've seen over a 20-play drive? Right. I mean, that is incredible.
Well, because of the penalty, they were given the first down, but had to go back to about the 25-yard line.
Impressive, and again, this offensive line playing as good as they played all season.
And the extra point is good.
3:17 to play in the 3rd quarter. Trubisky on the carry increases the Steeler lead.
So it's 21-7. Carolina trailing the Pittsburgh Steelers. And even though if the Pittsburgh Steelers were to win this game today, even though the news will be about the number of yards that Harris gets, the passing yards that Trubisky picks up, because right now he's 15-18 for 155 yards, and Najee Harris 18 carries for 73 yards. They will get all the love. They'll get all the love in the media, but I see an offensive line that's just handling the Panthers. We just nothing we can do. We can't stop the run game because the offensive line is just opening up gaping holes. Trubisky has not. The only thing I've seen him do that was because of our defense was throw the ball into the ground because he, just to be safe and not turn it over, trying to run the screen. everything else, he's been able to sit in the pocket and throw the ball. I'm not talking a whole lot of junk about the Panthers line, all right, but we're not able to run the ball, all right. Sam Darnold's been able to throw the ball a little bit. You know, he hasn't been running for his life, you know, but yeah, I'm gonna have to give the plays of the game. I'm gonna have to give the game ball to the offensive line of the Pittsburgh Steelers right now. But the game is not over. Game's not over, but the Pittsburgh Steelers did just about take all the time up in the third quarter right there. Enoch, I know that's not how you say it. Enoch. Let's go Panthers. Who should we look for for coach? Good question. Good question. I don't know. There's a few guys we could look at, but I don't know if they want to take the job.
So it's a 2-touchdown lead now for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And Raheem Blackshear will not get a chance to return this one.
All right, that kick is kicked into the end zone. What do you think, James?
South standings in Carolina, we said at the very top of the day, the playoffs, the division championship is theirs for the taking if they can win all four of their last 4 games. That starts today, though.
Again, I just, it'd be hard for me to think that any of the teams, and again, Carolina and Tampa are the front runners, that either of those 2 teams are going to be able to rip off 4 straight.
All right, so the Panthers have the ball. Yeah, Coach McAdoo better watch that rollout. We ran it to death the last game. You better watch it because Pittsburgh is ready for it.
That they can beat you without using their formula that they've been able to use in the last 4 or 5 weeks. And so far, the mission has been accomplished. Carolina right now, it's going to be really hard to lean on that run game.
I don't hate Coach Wilkes right now, but I'm sure there's more high profile coaches. Chuba Hubbard catches the ball and he's open. He's got running room. He gets deep into gets deep into Pittsburgh territory. No flags. And Darnold had to sit in there. He got a little bit of happy feet right there, but he hung in there. And Chuba Hubbard, who's not been known for catching the ball, catches it and runs out of the grasp of number 41. Now Carolina with the ball on about the 33-yard line. We're going to try to run it one time. Foreman is not able to get anything. Goes down at the line of scrimmage.
The formula that we keep talking about is one of the major components of Carolina in their run game is their 6 or more offensive lineman packages. Last week they ran it 18 times, 6 or more offensive line against Seattle, 29 times against Denver. So far in this game, they've only been in that package 3 times. To me, that is where the power running game starts, and Pittsburgh has not allowed them to use those heavy packages.
Gotta let it go.
Alex Highsmith in on Darnold.
Well, yeah, he's got to get rid of it, but he's got to have somebody to get rid of it too.
This is just an effort play on this side by Highsmith, and I believe he's working on the rookie.
Yep.
There he is.
Put that move on him.
Has had a tremendous season. Did give up a sack last week, but that was one of his first sacks in about 9 or 10 games. He has been a tremendous.
All right, now 3rd and 17.
Overall, but that time
3rd and 17, man, the big play right there. May go for nah. If Carolina can't get in at least field position. Get out of here. Come on, guys. Right up the middle.
Right up the gut.
Right up the middle.
Right through the middle.
Hey, bro, like, what were you doing? That was weird the way he tried to block it. Like, good gracious, like, oh my gosh. They ain't used his hands or anything. All right, I can't even call them mistakes. 2 letdowns right there on the offensive line. After I said good things about the offensive line, and that's right there, 2 individual plays. Our offensive line was beat, and Darnold goes down before he even gets a chance to get rid of the ball. After the big play by Chuba Hubbard. So now Carolina will definitely need to punt this ball. Yep, it's one of these days, guys. So far, not able to take advantage of the, well, I wanted to say not able to take advantage of the defensive plays, but we're not. But I'm not saying our defense is doing a great job. They're not giving up the big plays. Not the big plays, but we just can't handle that front line of Pittsburgh is what I see. So when you have a big physical offensive line plus a strong running back, and your quarterback can just sit in the backfield and throw the ball, hey, that's always a good sign. Our O-line and D-line is getting blown up. Need to fix that in the draft. Yep. We improved a little bit this year. They're definitely better than they were last year. Out there, I think we definitely need somebody with some NFL experience. I don't know if Harbaugh wants to come back or whatever. If you look at going to a college ranks again, I think he probably has. Hey, I did my thing in the NFL and I'm done with it. But yeah, I think we need somebody that has some experience in the NFL for sure. Coach Wilkes is upset, so this flag may be on. I'm not sure.
During the dead ball action, unsportsmanlike conduct, number 27, Pittsburgh. That's a 15-yard penalty. First down, Carolina.
What are you doing, bro?
Yeah, I mean, what
What are you doing? He trying to be funny.
for you to walk over to somebody's huddle during a timeout, and I can understand, the Deontay Johnson, you're hyped up after a play, but to do that, and you just made 2 great plays on 4th and 27, and now all of a sudden it's an automatic.
So now Carolina gets the ball back. First down. Will not get it back, but let's go, Dante. But the penalty helps Carolina to extend the offensive drive.
It is. Andy Dalton's second touchdown pass of the day, and both of them to Jawan Johnson. This one from 22 yards out. So that puts New Orleans Saints up.
New Orleans said we came to play today. We're not supposed to be in the last place, in the last spot. All right, Carolina with the ball on Pittsburgh's 31-yard line. For the 2nd and 5, it's going to be a pass this time. Darnold's got to get rid of the ball. Finds a man open over the middle. That's Trimble. And it is a Carolina Panther first down.
Again, for the second time in about 3 plays, Cameron Hayward comes right up the gut, and instead of panicking and doing something and making a mistake, the calmness.
Cuba Hubbard picks up about 2 yards, maybe 3.
Edmonds making the stop.
Is it 2nd and 8? 2nd and 8, 2 yards.
Carolina Panthers.
Absolutely, and again, just the front 7 right now. There you see that time, front 8, if you can.
Not bad, guys.
Terrell Edmonds. The Steelers have been playing a lot of one safety deep in the middle of the field and bringing one down, and so they are daring the Panthers to throw the football because they feel like
Carolina in a run set, 3 receivers to the right though. Darnold in trouble. And he tries to throw it. It is, yeah, it was hit, but what are you doing over there?
If you see what
He tried to throw it. It was deflected. That's just out of bounds, bro. There's no flag.
Safety. Watch him run over the rookie left tackle. Just pushes him right.
Come on, now.
Gets to Sam Darnold. How about that? He comes up and makes a run stuff in the back.
3rd and 8. Let's go. At least Carolina can get 3 points out of this. If they go ahead and run this play. Come on. Can we run the play? Let's go.
Just outside the 10-yard line.
Tell you, we get down deep in the red zone right here, and we just can't dial up the right plays. And he can't hold the ball. Look, he has no protection over here. Donald's gonna run it. Come on, ref. He blew the whistle. The ball was blown. The whistle was blown. It was dead.
I don't love this play at all. This is 3rd and 8.
Especially against this defensive line. Like,
Throw the ball pretty good.
I mean, maybe they thought
And the linebacker there.
we get a running back in there to be an extra blocker.
Able to call a pretty good game. I don't understand running a quarterback draw. Maybe if you're Lamar Jackson and you have a blitz look or something. But I just
All right, let's see if we can get at least 3 points out of this.
Get points to run a quarterback draw in that situation.
Eddie Pinheiro perfect in 11 field goals.
Don't jinx him.
Just went for 29 yards.
Eddie Pinheiro puts 3 on the board.
They put 3 on the board with 11:52 to play. Here in the fourth
That's
quarter,
better than nothing.
closes to a 21-10.
That's better than nothing, man. But man, you know, it's really think about guys, ladies and gentlemen. Think about how many times the Panthers have had the ball in the red zone this year and have come out with nothing or just 3 points. Just think about it. If we score half of those, there's at least a couple of games I think we win. Or we win. I give it. We'll win. A couple of those games we win. We can get the ball down in the red zone. I mean, deep in the red zone, and then we just can't get it in the end zone. In an NFL, you got to win. In these games, you got to win. So just getting close is not good enough. But man, how many times can we get the ball in the red zone and not come out with more than 3 points? And sometimes no points. Hugo, what up, James? I'm in New York. I am new to the chat. Stupid play calls. Hey, look. We also need to draft a tight end we can count on every week. James, you see the same thing that a lot of people see. And you're definitely right. Definitely need a tight end. I mean, that's just a extra receiver. Cause it doesn't look like we use we don't use the tight ends. Yeah, and it just seems like it seems like McAdoo just can't call the right play when we get down in the red zone. That's even some of the games that we won, it just doesn't seem like, you know. Seems like the closer we get to the end zone, the harder the play calling gets. All right, so Carolina gets 3 points out of this, and they kick the ball off to the Steelers, and Steelers will get this one. Will not return it, though. Get it on the 25-yard line. It is the 25-yard line, isn't it? If any changes we give John Gruden, any chance we give John Gruden, I don't think we do. 25-yard line, Trubisky drops back under a little pressure. They moved him off his spot.
I still believe that
I don't think they do, but you know, hey, it's a possibility.
they've got to take advantage when they have a positive first down.
You know what, guys? It's sports to me. You know,
Now you have the ability to start to dictate how the Steelers play on offense. They have not
John
been able to
Gruden.
take
I mean, to me, at this point, I want to win. You know what I'm saying? Some of that's going on everywhere. John Gruden just got caught, so you know. Najee Harris gets outside. Not terrible defense. I think he picks up about 5. And in other words, I say this, like, you know, people do things, they get in trouble, do things people don't like, you get punished for it, and after you serve your punishment, hey, like, you know, supposedly you serve your debt to society, even though he didn't do anything to get put in jail. You serve your suspension or whatever, and then, hey, that's all behind you. 3rd and 6. Oh, Trubisky goes down. Carolina finally gets to him. Keep your helmet on, Burns.
Well, here it is. They just haven't done this a lot this game. Luvu is going to come up the middle, and then Burns is going to come on the outside. You're going to force one-on-one situations, and with those
yep, and you got third guy there. Makes sense. Makes sense.
Trubisky off of his spot, and then Burns screaming off the edge for the play that Panthers need on 3rd down.
First time all day, Trubisky has been sacked.
And the kick is off.
And this ball is going to bounce.
Oh, gets a little Pittsburgh bounce there.
10:21 to play in the 4th quarter. Panthers get a little push.
Yeah, keep that helmet on.
Give it to me.
All right, so we are in the 4th quarter because the Steelers came out at the beginning of the 3rd quarter and used up basically all the time. You know, every second except 3:17 in the 3rd quarter, and then scored on top of that. And that's why the score is 20. That's why they have 21 points. But a great defensive play here by the Panthers. Get some of the ball back. And in the last drive, the Panthers were able to at least get 3 points. So, in this one, we're definitely going to need to get 7. You know, let's just start with 6. We're going to need to get in the end zone. Once we get in the end zone, then we'll talk about the extra point. Let's see, 17. Yeah, we'll probably go for 2. you ever cover any hockey or just football? Right now, it's just football and basketball. I want to get into hockey, but I want to learn some more terminology. I want to get into hockey. I want to do some soccer. Again, terminology and wording. I mean, heck, I guess I could just sit here and just watch it, you know, say, good shot. Good slap shot, you know, good goal. That was, hey, they're going at it there. Good block or whatever. But, yeah, I want to learn a little more terminology before I start doing that. You know what I wish I could do that I'm really into? And I've never seen anybody do it because it's probably too boring. But golf. Like I play a lot of golf. If you ever go on my channel, you'll see I've got a lot of little golf videos. But yeah, I've never seen anybody do a golf stream. But it's almost like, how would I do it? I don't know. I may just try it one day. You know. May just try it one day. Not necessarily how I would do it. I like to have like some graphics on the screen too, and I haven't really found a way to show that. So Donald, oh come on Donald, tried to throw it. It was fumbled. There's a flag on the play. I think Moulton was saying somebody was offside. And it was someone offside.
So you were talking about what these Panthers needed, and they set themselves up for the.
But that should have been just a free play. The offensive line, you can't just point that out. You got to keep playing. All right, 1st and 5.
They can pressure the quarterback in one-on-one situations, but they just haven't been throughout this game in really.
Or is it going to be first down again?
Yardages. And so finally they
no, 1st and 5.
Wilkes pulls the trigger and they get off the field. Now it's up to the offense.
Darnold, quick slant. And oh, it is almost intercepted. Whoever the defense, whoever that corner was, it was either a corner or a linebacker, probably a corner, came up and made a great play. Whoever was supposed to block him didn't do a great job blocking him. I wish I could see who that was.
Trevor Lawrence, Dallas leading Jacksonville 27-24. Back to Greg, Adam.
It's probably BJ over there not blocking.
Left in that game too. Thank you guys. 2nd and 5.
All right, 2nd and 5. Carolina on their own 32-yard line. Going to be another pass. Darnold zips it over there. Moore catches it. And they move the flags.
So, Greg, here's the dilemma for the Panthers, because you've only been able to run the ball for about 21 yards in this game. But at least
I think Greg Olsen would be a good coach. Is he in the market to be a coach? Open man. Shi Smith, hang on to the ball. Just hang on to the ball, Shi. Hang on. Go get back in the huddle. Get in the huddle. Get in the huddle. Oh, come on. Don't do nothing stupid, bro. Just get in the huddle. Walk away. Walk away. Don't get a flag. Come on now. Get a big play. 9 minutes and 9 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Sam Darnold finds Shi Smith open.
And really a beautiful strike.
1st and 10.
Cover 3. That's his zone coverage.
Temper.
They run 4 vertical routes. It puts stress on the defense, and Darnold throws a rocket. Huge play. Now to get close to score.
Carolina Panthers with the ball on now the Pittsburgh 31-yard line. With 8:39 on the clock, taking their time. It's going to be another pass. Darnold looks like he sees someone. And it is, oh! Thought it was caught by Terrace Marshall. Great defensive play there by number 20. Pass interference by Sutton. Marshall just gets by him. He is early. He is early. I thought that was caught.
Not playing the football, and I would say that there's not a lot of contact, but I would say that's a good call.
Terrace Marshall came really close to making that catch anyway.
Well, it would have been almost as exceptional of that his only catch from last week's game against Seattle.
Carolina tries to get outside. Dante Foreman
It is brought down at about the 2.5-yard line.
picks up a couple on that.
Well, listen, I'm impressed.
It's now 2nd and goal. All right, let's go, McAdoo. Let's see what you can do. It's 2nd and goal.
Because of how Pittsburgh
All right.
dominated and controlled the clock.
We got two. They tried to get outside that time, and decent call. So will we run it 2 times, or will we do that rollout again?
Here on this drive.
And we get a whistle and a timeout call by the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Pittsburgh Steelers call a timeout. Tomlin says, hey, let's make sure we got things right here.
Liberty Mutual. They customize your car insurance so you only pay for what you need. Contestants ready? Go.
Yeah, hey, anything besides that bootleg. Anything besides that bootleg. Pittsburgh Steelers have seen it too many times. Do something else.
Well, this is the Yellowstone, and you have no rights here.
Jacob, you can't start a rain.
Anything besides the bootleg, I say.
1923. The series now streaming exclusively on Paramount Plus. Use promo code 1923 for 1 month free.
This isn't Charlotte. No wonder I don't feel as clean.
All right, little timeout on the field called by Pittsburgh. Once again, thank you, Moses McCowan, for the $1.99 super chat. Thank you so very much. (21-10) is the score. Mitch Trubisky, 15 of 19 for 151 yards. Sam Darnold, 12 of 19 for 196 yards. Najee Harris, 19 carries for 77. Foreman is now leading the rushing for Carolina, but it's 9 carries for only 11 yards. The defensive front for Pittsburgh Steelers just been shutting everything down. Dante Jackson, 8 catches for 70 yards. Chuba Hubbard, 3 for 57 for Carolina. And there's, again, running backs getting the bulk of the receptions, or, the bulk of the yards and receptions for Carolina, just like last week. Terrace Marshall's having a decent game, though. 3 catches for 51 yards. And there's your defense. Jeremy Chin with 14 tackles. Wow. All right, here we go. Carolina is has second down on. It's 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal. Hey, if you ran the ball 2 times and we don't get it, I would not be upset. I won't. I wouldn't be upset. Foreman's tiptoeing, though. Did he fumble the ball, too?
What a play by Highsmith. Just splits both of the tight ends off of the backside and gets right.
Come off the. Oh, come on. That just makes it worse.
The play in the backfield, and this sets up a huge.
Wow.
Huge play here on 3rd and goal.
He came off the backside to make the tackle.
Ill-advised quarterback draw. This is going to be tough to call a run play here
4 yards.
Yeah, it will be. It will be, but
Somebody's gonna have to win. Pittsburgh's been playing
especially since we are. Yeah.
against this wide receiver core. It looks as if they're
All right, here we go. Big play in the game right here, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be a pass. No one to throw it to. It's going to go down.
Just inside the 15-yard line.
Yes, it's a letdown, but it is 4th down, so we can still get at least 3 points. Once again, we cannot capitalize when we get in the red zone. We just can't do it.
how this is playing, and then you're going to get a double coverage on the top route.
The receivers can't separate. Our receivers can't separate.
Eddie Pinheiro, 12 straight field goals, looking for number 13 here from 32 yards out.
Carolina goes for the 3 points. Eddie gives us 3 more points.
Carolina not wanting to come away with no points.
Good job, Eddie.
21-13 Pittsburgh.
I know, everybody. I know it's like, dang, we get in the red zone so many times and we just can't get touchdowns. We just can't get touchdowns. It's almost like the closer we get, the harder it is to call a play that's going to work for us. If Dante Foreman gets into the end zone on that run, that's where we score. All right, that's where we need to score right there. But having to pass it or not making that, and he actually got maybe just a little bit closer to the. It's just like the closer we get, the harder it is for us to score. And in that play right there, where Foreman had a chance to get in there, I said he looked like he was tiptoeing. And I understand you're trying to let the big lineman get in the ways, so you can run behind your blocking. But they're just not opening up gaps. Plus, the big thing about that was the tackle was made by the defensive end all the way on the other side. He came across the whole formation. He split two would-be blockers to make the play. Man, to me, again, that's a little bit of common sense. Like, like you go inside out, right, Chuck? You block inside out. I'm not gonna block. If there's a guy here, one here, I'm not going to block this guy and have this guy split. All right? I'm going to say, hey, I know where the play is going. Play's going that way. So I'm going to get my body. I don't care how many guys. I'm going to get my body here and make sure this guy, because he's closer, doesn't get past me and make the tackle. He splits 2 guys and goes across the formation and makes the tackle. But anyway, nothing we can do about it now. Wow. All right, but Carolina does come out of there with 3 points. 3 points, but the bad thing about that is there is 6 minutes, 15 seconds left. Yeah, hey, penalties will hurt you.
The pass interference on that was close. I mean, that was a judgment call.
All right, so Carolina kicks off again.
Steven Simmons will not return this one. The touchback will start from the 25-yard line. We'll take a quick break. Back in 30 seconds after this from Progressive Insurance.
Nice work. Never heard you scream like that before. Dad, it's not a big deal. I'm scared of spiders, too.
I know it's not a big deal. Because I didn't scream.
Oh, I see. You didn't scream.
That was
That's why it's not a big deal.
horrible play. Another bad play. That Foreman pounded out of, just got to give it to him. But look, give it to him on a play where everybody's blocking straight ahead, and I'm just gonna pick up speed, and go. Sure miss CMC. Yeah, he's doing the same down in San Francisco. Horrible play. That's where we miss CMC. I see North Carolina A&T is on ESPNU. I got to check my boys out. See who they're playing. Najee Harris. Yeah. The front line of Panthers has tightened up a little bit.
Atlanta within 3. Oh, who else? Cordero, Bill Cowher. Patterson runs for a 3-yard touchdown.
Atlanta and New Orleans in a good game.
New Orleans 21, Atlanta 18. Back to Greg, Adam, and AJ.
Well, taking this long into the season for the NFC South to begin doing things.
Hey, James, how, I'm pretty sure it's basketball, but what's the time looking like in that North Carolina A&T game? Trubisky rolls out to the right. Oh, almost picked off. Jeremy Chin read that. Woo. Good defense. 3rd and 9. 3rd and 9 for the Panthers. Can we get the ball back? Trubisky's going to pass it. There's a flag on the play. Ioannidis says, hey, what are you doing, bro? Hey, Siri. Who is North Carolina A&T State playing today? Could be a big play right here for either team. 5 minutes and 29 seconds left. Watch the ball, Carolina, don't jump. Right there in there. Trubisky has a man, and he gets the first down. That's Johnson. Dang, he has been killing us all day. Dang. Well, yeah, but the boy, he put a fake on the cornerback. Now he actually didn't put a fake. I think the cornerback faked himself out. He figured he would go out, and he just went inside. Gonna be a run, Harris up the middle. Clock still running, 4 minutes and 35 seconds.
Remember that pass play because,
yeah, that was a big play.
Steelers giving it back to the Carolina Panthers.
Well, that's big time. That's big time. And I understand the mindset.
Hey, Siri.
You want to put pressure. You want to force
North Carolina A&T State University basketball
schedule. You want the
schedule.
ball to come out fast. But you didn't expect Deontay Johnson to be able to make that play in 1-on-1 and be able to pick up the first down.
Clock still running, 4 minutes and 4 seconds. It's 2nd and 4.
To the check down and just rally and make the tackle.
It's going to be a run, and Harris is hitting the backfield.
The first to make contact. Reminder coming up next. Game 2 of our doubleheader features FA playoff implications. The Bengals on the road to face the Tampa Bay Bucks.
Norfolk State.
LA Chargers. Today, the NFL is on CBS. The NFL playoff picture looking like this.
I tell you, when we were with Cincinnati last week, I like the way they're playing right now, Greg. They are a complete offense with the way they're running the ball with Mixon and P-Ryan, and their defense.
7 minutes, 48 seconds left.
Pittsburgh on 3rd down.
Trubisky drops back. Has a man. That is Johnson again. And Johnson is just ripping apart. Ripping apart number. He is. Yeah. Taylor over there. Can't stop him. Second half, 7:55 left. Norfolk State, 54-50. Let's go, A&T. A&T beat UNC Greensboro earlier this year. So I don't know how good Greensboro is, but A&T's got a little talent there. Actually, I think they have a guard. I can't remember what his name is, but he's doing a lot of the scoring.
Now save up to $1,000 and get iPhone 14 Pro on us at AT&T.
Dom, I don't know, man. Chuck, we're going to have to get a new middle linebacker. Yeah, probably that too, Chuck. But I'm telling you, man, just the Steelers offensive line. Like I said earlier, I'll give them the game ball right now. Now, I can't take anything away from Dante Johnson because he like in the zone right now. He and Mitch, they right here, and he can get open whenever he wants to get open. Pittsburgh's just too good against the offense, for sure. Pittsburgh is just too good against, yeah. They're too good against our defense. Their offense is too good for, I mean, hey. I was hoping today. Still not over with. I always have a more tolerance to give football plays or football games the benefit of the doubt, even with the time coming down. It's not over with, but you know, it's definitely going to be hard because it looks like the Steelers are going to score here one way or the other, whether it's 3 or 6, and we have not been able to get in the end zone. For sure, we need a new offensive playbook. I think Ben McAdoo is burnt. We can win the NFC. I believe we are just cursed against the Steelers. Yeah, who said that earlier? I forgot who said it earlier, that we hadn't beat the Steelers since 1996. Like, we hadn't beat the Steelers since 1996. Wow. It's going to be a run off the right side. And Wagner picks up about 2 or 3. Maybe. Carolina calls a timeout. Yeah, I don't hate Coach Wilkes, but yeah, I mean, if you get a coach that, or a person that has more experience, you know, definitely has the respect of the players. Yeah, go after them. You know, somebody that they respect. But yeah, there's a few things that need to be changed and straightened up in at the Carolina camp. If we're going to be successful, you know, we already got rid of the franchise. So where we're going from here, we'll see. I mean, you know, if they were gonna, you know what I'm saying, if Carolina was going to stay with the run, then, and maybe it was a coach rule, but if we were going to stay with the run, then why get rid of CMC? I mean, it's like, okay, he's not durable or something, you know. And I'm not complaining, you know. After we got rid of him, we did these two. But I'm not saying it's his fault either. But like, you know, you got one of the best running backs in the NFL. If you're gonna run the ball like we're running it now, it's something to be said about having one of the top running backs in the NFL. But since we got rid of him now, it's I guess that put us in a mindset that we've gotta you know, we gotta retool. So are we gonna be a running team, passing team, run pass team? Looks like we are trying to focus on running, just not happening for us today. Even if we don't focus on running, you still need to have, you gotta have that in your offense. We can beat them in preseason games. It all comes down to bad ownership. I don't trust Temper. Yeah, I've heard a lot of people having issues with him.
So you've got to sell out. You've got to bring pressure. You've got to penetrate because you cannot allow Pittsburgh
2nd and 6.
to get any points whatsoever.
Ball on the 44-yard line. They're going to hand it off. Warren gets a first down.
And he might have enough for a first down. Shaq Thompson and Xavier Woods closing on him. Did they get to him in time? Let's see where they spot it.
And they almost, look at Ioannidis. He gets in that backfield and just a little shove by Mason Cole. He gets the penetration, but just that little shove, and he can't get his hands on Jalen Warren, and that is a huge.
Ioannidis, he ain't nimble enough to just come off those feet and lay that body out there.
Down by 8 points here with under 3 minutes left and only 1 timeout. Somehow, some way, you got to.
They must be double teaming Brown. Let me check. I'm gonna check it out. It's a possibility, y'all. Let's see if Brown's getting double teamed or what.
Play on a 3rd and 1.
All right, 3rd and 1.
Just can't get over the fact that
2 minutes 55 seconds left on the clock, and Pittsburgh is threatening.
And it really has been Trubisky to Deontay Johnson all game.
Jalen Warren in the backfield. Let's see what they'll do. Trubisky going to keep it.
Trubisky, where is he? Okay, he got the first down.
From the official on the far side of the field where he is marking it down. That's a first down by about a half a yard. It is a first down.
So Steelers keep the drive going.
It is a crusher. It's a story of the game on 3rd down. For a defense and a front 7 that has really played so well, they played like a top 10 defense here in at least the last 4 or 5 games. But just when it comes down to the key downs and the important
downs, like they said, Carolina's defense has played pretty darn good the last few games.
One-on-one plays.
Warren, left side.
And really, you look at it today. So far, with 2 minutes left, Pittsburgh 21 points. You know, a lot of times you can stop a team. If you can keep a team under 20, you know, at 21, you can win games, right? If you got a decent offense, and everybody knows we do not. We've done a decent job the last two weeks, but just
That's the thing about claims. You see, they don't happen.
and still, just not great offensive output, but just think about us getting the ball in the end zone on those red zone trips. Just this game.
Geico, your claims team is here for you 24/7.
Well, got things to do, Mr. Chestnut, so
All right, guys. Before you guys get out of here, before this game is over, before you guys start leaving, hey, number one, thank you all for hanging out today. It was a great turnout. I don't know how many thumbs up, how many likes I got today. Last I looked, it was 11, so I said, hey, let's try for 20. But thank you guys for stopping by, for hanging out. Thank you for hitting that like button. For those who subscribe to the channel, I appreciate it. Thank you. Definitely like to stream Panthers games, North Carolina Tar Heel games, and I do some Hornet games. Hadn't done a lot this year, but you know, everybody is welcome to hang out with me, you know. So check my thumbnails. This is G Daddy Media. I'm Coach Gary, and check me out next time, guys. So I just like to say, everybody who's in the chat, thank you. For those who are in the chat and haven't chatted, fine, great. Thank you guys for hitting that like button. And just in case you guys dip out of here before this game is over with, thank you. Thank you for hanging out with me today. All right, 2-minute warning. It's 2nd and 9. Panthers trailing 21-13. It's going to be another run. And like I said, in the second half, the Panthers defense has actually stepped up to the run there. And we could definitely look at the difference. We can compare the first half to the second half to see how many yards the Pittsburgh Steelers picked up on runs.
Absolutely, and I thought that even though Seattle may not be
Dante Johnson again in the second half, he was the difference for Pittsburgh.
on the road, going a long way in a pretty hostile environment, and thoroughly outplayed Seattle in all phases, and physicality was a tremendous statement.
Carolina out of timeouts. 1 minute 55 seconds left. Eric Harrison, yep, yes sir.
Harris, not gonna get a first down.
Still my team, always. Like hey, I'm always gonna be a Panther. We'll be back up. We'll be back up one day. Hey, this season's not over, you know. We can end up and win more games we did last year. Possibility.
They got this ball back with 6:15 left.
Chris Boswell had a field goal blocked last week against Baltimore. This will be a 50-yard attempt.
Oh, disrespect. 50-yard attempt.
On its way.
And it's gonna be good. So the 3-point conversion is good for
and that's the crusher for the
for Pittsburgh.
Yes, sir.
Mitch Trubisky came out today 17 of 22 for 179 yards. No touchdowns, no interceptions either.
I tell you what, again, 179 yards. You know, it wasn't a 300-yard game, but I really liked the way he played. I didn't see any.
Come on, man. There ain't that many Pittsburgh Steelers fans in North Carolina.
And the interceptions, but when they needed him to make plays, he was money, especially to Johnson.
It's T. You know,
We started this day by saying
at least it was a Carolina boy that did us in.
4 games, they would win the NFC South. That's not going to happen right.
All right, so Steelers will kick off to the Panthers. Panthers will return this one.
20, still on his feet, out across the 30, stumbling forward,
Wow.
pushing the pile forward to about 12 to 37.
Good return.
Update time once again from New York City. Let's get you back there, guys.
Panthers will start at about their 30, 36, 37 yard line. The Jets. Hey guys, look, we got a chance. You know, the Jets finally playing good football. So, you know, eventually, may not be this year, but Carolina will be back playing good football one of these days. And all these people that are not hanging out with them, we want to hear nothing from them when we get back on top. Darnold drops back. Throws the ball behind Trimble.
50 seconds on the clock. It'll be 2nd and 10.
It's 2nd and 10. 50 seconds left. 24-13 is the score. With 50 seconds, Carolina's not likely. 9-point lead by Pittsburgh. Not likely Carolina, excuse me. 11-point lead by Pittsburgh. Not likely Carolina will win this game. Darnold just don't throw an interception. Darnold finds Trimble this time. Trimble gets out of bounds.
Bonus coverage coming your way. Kansas City and Houston all tied up at 24.
Kansas City and Houston?
I tell you what, Houston, they took Dallas down to the wire too. They just haven't been able to close out games, but it's hard to count out Kansas City coming back in any game. But
the Chiefs go in there trying to clinch the AFC West. The Texans saying that's a
okay, North Carolina, A&T, and Norfolk State tied up 6-6 with 1 minute and 1 second left. Darnold drops back. He has a little time. Can't find anyone. Now he goes down the field, throws back across the field, and DJ Moore catches the ball. Catches the ball inside the 35-yard line.
if you're lucky, you're going to snap this ball right around 23 seconds.
All right. We got 23 seconds. Carolina's going to have to score like right here because they get in the red zone. We all know.
You still got to get an onside kick.
We all know what's probably going to happen. But we only have 23 seconds, so.
And so you've got to start.
All right, so Carolina's going to come out and try to kick a field goal and get the onside kick back.
Of getting the onside kick, you get some sort of a Hail Mary opportunity. That's not what was on my mind, but good job. Go ahead and snap it. Pinheiro, it's going to be good. Carolina scoring any way they can. Some of the fans that got up and walked out, now they're coming back just to see what transpires here. That was, with no timeouts being, right around 20-25 seconds, in that part of the field, there's really not a lot of good options for Steve Wilkes, and so again, knowing that you have to recover the onside kick, and then if it's a field goal, you've got to be able to gain some yards with the clock situation, what it is, to be able to either spike it or get out of bounds to kick the field goal. Well, now at least if you get the onside kick, you have a few.
Hey, funnier things have happened. Crazier things have happened. Let's see if Carolina can make it happen. Steelers now with an 8-point lead. Carolina will be kicking this. Looks like a squib kick. Ball's got to go 10 yards for Carolina. It does not go 10 yards. Pittsburgh does touch it. And the refs have already called it. What are you doing, bro? Dang, you stepped on the ref? You gotta throw a flag on that. But no, he touched it though. Yeah, the Steelers touched it.
Came in there and touched it. Now all of a sudden
I mean, I knew he had it, but
So
the Steelers did touch it early.
All that's left between where we are now and an official Pittsburgh Steelers victory.
Come on, ref. Who has the ball? Let's go. Come on, ref. What are you doing?
Where we go? There it is.
Oh, it's their ball anyway.
You know, these Panthers, they knew what they had to do, but they came in and really never got off the mat today.
The Pittsburgh front seven and the front four especially had a lot to say.
All right, that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Tom. Coach Thompson comes in with the Panthers, with the Pittsburgh Steelers, and they defeat the Panthers. I guess we can say once again, because I didn't know, Panthers have not beat the Steelers since 1996 in a regular season matchup. So that's how it goes. Carolina Panthers was able to score 16 points. Only one touchdown. Only one touchdown, and that is just going to continue to plague us until we can figure something out, make some kind of adjustments, and be able to capitalize once we get the ball in the red zone. Because we get the ball in the red zone, and that's it. We just cannot get it into the end zone. Ladies and gentlemen, like I said, those of y'all see, some of you go ahead and leaving right now. But hey, like I said, thank you guys for hanging out with me. I appreciate it so very much. Check me out next time. Check my thumbnails, guys. Go over to my channel, Coach G Daddy Media. Check out some of my videos, and then come back. Mahomes on the run. He gets the first down and more. Kansas City and Houston tied up 24-24 with 1:43 seconds left on the clock. Mahomes runs for the first down. All right, so I'm gonna go over some of the stats, guys, and then I'm gonna get out of here. Norfolk State at 70, NC at 66. Let me see if I can get any of that.
So he's able to take off, get out in space, and get it close to the 30-yard line. Last week, the Chiefs were in Denver. The Broncos scored the most points of the...
All right, I might be able to catch a little bit of it. I appreciate, hey, thank you, James, for letting me know that was on.
Through self-denial or just pure drive, he's going to go up to that school and he's going to show those coaches he's got what it takes.
Let's see.
You see plenty of walk-on success stories, but man, when they can really grab hold of a team and be one of the guys or one of the leaders on that team, I think that can separate you.
Mitch Trubisky went 17 of 22 today for 179 yards. Sam Darnold 14-23 for 255 and a touchdown. Najee Harris 24 carries for 86 yards. Hey, the game might be over. Probably. Chuba Hubbard 4 carries for 10 yards. Carolina just was not able to move the ball on the ground. Yeah, I think I missed it. Let's see if I can rewind some of it. No, it ain't gonna let me. All right, Dante Jackson. So Dante Jackson receiving yards 10 catches for 98 yards. DJ Moore 5 for 73. Defense top 3 for Pittsburgh. Spillane 7 tackles and 6 solos. Edmonds 5 total tackles, 4 solos. And then Larry O 5 for 3 for North Carolina. Jeremy Chin 14 tackles for and 11 solos. 12. That's going to be Shaq Thompson, 12 for 7, and then Keith Taylor, 8 for 6. Interceptions, none. And there's the kicking game. Hey. So once again, the Panthers today could not pull it off, but I'd like to thank all of you guys for hanging out with me. I'm getting ready to get out of here. Good looking honky, what's going on? You know, hero retired. I'm disgusted as a Falcons fan with Drake London's foolishness. Hey, yeah. So I take it the Falcons didn't pull it off either. Yeah, it's over. It's over. Yeah, it's over. That was final. Okay. Yeah, I see. I don't know if this is like a rerun or they're just replaying it again. So I just like to see my Aggies on television. So I'm gonna actually get a chance to see it here again there, James. So that's what I'm getting ready to do. I'm getting ready to get out of here, guys. They lost, but Ritter was fine as a rookie. Almost. Hey, yeah, I'm pretty sure we got to play you guys again there. Good looking honky, Mr. North. We got to play you guys again. So we'll see you then. We have too many cousins marrying each other in the NFC South. I appreciate it, James. Yeah, that's funny. That's funny. All right, guys. It has been nice. Thank you, everyone, for stopping by. See you, Mr. Peter North, everybody. Thanks for stopping by, James Hayes, Eric Harrison, Mr. Dom. Is that Albanese? Mr. Dom Albanese, I think that's how you say it. Chuck stopped by. Thanks for stopping by, Chuck. Hugo Garcia. Enoch, I think that's how you say it. Thanks for stopping by. Ron Duffney. Robert Summers. Once again, Moses Cowan. Thanks for the super chat. Big Slim, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for hanging out and watching. Mr. Richard Schumann, thanks. I think that is it, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Scott Whittle, thanks for stopping by and hanging out. Thank you, everyone, for stopping by and hanging out with me, guys. I'm getting ready to get out of here, and I'll see you next time. This is Coach Gary. Peace.